Hey Sagittarius, welcome back to Distilled Tarot. My name's Shannon. I'll be guiding you through today's reading. This is going to be our daily reading for Friday, February 12th. At the heart of your reading, we have Temperance. It's a sense of ease with life at the moment. It's knowing that everything's going to turn out okay. It goes beyond faith. It's just like you have a knowingness. You've been blessed with a knowingness that this is going to turn out okay. If you're dealing with an illness or an injury, you know that it's going to turn out okay in terms of your healing. Show me the challenge for Sagittarius. Four of Swords in reverse. Yeah, you don't want to wait. It's interesting. It's like Temperance is a very patient energy. Four of Swords reversed is not. So you have this internal debate or internal struggle going on with, if I'm just patient, I know that everything's going to turn out okay in the long run. In the short run, you're like, you want some sort of short-term solution, so it really depends on what your situation is. Example, if you've broken your leg, you're like, well, this is going to heal. They've told me I'll make a full recovery, but oh my God, it itches. Oh my goodness, I want this cast to be off. I really want to just be able to go running again. I can't ride my bike. I can't do X, Y, and Z. It's like frustration or desire to not be laid up or put on pause. Show me yes. 1 minute. Health and healing. What else did you want me to tell them regarding health and healing? Sorry, I thought there was something more that needed to come through, but they're just saying health and healing. I think we've got that. What are my Sagittarians focused on? Oh, it's because I was trying to come up with other interpretations. They were just telling me to focus on the health and healing aspect. Okay. What are my Sagittarians focused on? Three of Pentacles. You might be looking for some sort of support group to join. Or engaging in some sort of group activity. Usually Three of Pentacles means like-minded individuals focused on the same goal. This could be a diversion in this instance. Like, okay, if I'm laying here with my broken leg for however many weeks or months, I can join a D&D guild and go on some quests, or I can join an online gaming community and feel like yeah, it's something to satisfy the feeling of being pent up, this desire to connect that is the resistance that I'm seeing with the Four of Swords, the impatient aspect of that. In the recent past, we have the Five of Wands in reverse, which can represent injury. Injury through sports, maybe? This might be a sports injury. Injury in some sort of competition. I don't think it felt risky to you at the time. It just felt like fun. what you were doing before the injury or when the injury occurred, or illness. Illness? I'm getting more injury than illness off of that. In the energy of your environment, we have the Ten of Wands reversed and the Six of Swords reversed. Your healing, it doesn't make sense exactly the way they're giving it to me, so I'm trying to like feel out the energy that they're sending. Your healing is not your responsibility, so there's something more to it. That's like the core of it. It's too simplistic and it doesn't quite hit the nail on the head. Spirit wants you to not feel like you have to shoulder the entire burden of this. There are opportunities to be ferried across turbulent water that you're not taking. Meaning there are people available to you to support you through this, to shoulder some of the burden, and Spirit wants you to take more advantage of that. Those people are being sent to you by Spirit. It's not like Spirit wants you to toughen up and not be beholden to anyone else. Quite the opposite. They're sending you people to help you through this. And it looks like, the way that I'm seeing this Six of Swords in reverse, it's like someone shows up in a boat and you're on the side of the river that's burning down, and they're like, all right, come on, get in the boat. Like, I can take you across to where it's safe. And you're like, no, thank you. I don't want to be beholden to anyone else. I will find my own way across this river. In the near future, we have the Page of Swords in reverse. Yeah, I think that this is bad news, or news that you're waiting on some sort of results or some sort of update. And I think that it's going to be bad news. Yeah, it is. You're going to... Okay. I am not a doctor. This is not medical advice. Disclaimer. But what I'm seeing here is that you're going to receive a message. You've been waiting on the message. When it comes in, it's going to say, yes, you have to wait longer. So it's like some sort of test results or imaging results coming back in, something like that. That means your healing will be on the long end of the scale that was given versus the short end of the scale that was given. Show me surprise energy for Sagittarius. Waiting. Three of Wands in reverse. What you want is coming to you, but it's going to take longer than you expected. Or longer than you hoped. I'm not getting the sense of delay off of this, so that's why I'm saying longer than you hoped. Because I think like it's the energy of the medical team saying, well, it could be 3 months or it could be 3 years. It's going to depend on how you heal and how your body adapts, etc. And I think you'd been very hopeful to receive news that it was going to be on the shorter end of that estimate. I think the news that you're going to get is that it will be on the longer end of that estimate. Your hopes and fears is the Queen of Cups in reverse. You want to have enough emotional reserves to make it through this. That's why you're really hoping that it's on the shorter end than the longer end of recovery time, because you're feeling hopeful and optimistic at the moment, but if it goes on too much longer, it's like the energy I'm getting off of you. You're saying something like, I know myself. Another 6 months of this and I'm going to be like I'm going to be a beast. No one's going to want to be around me. I'm going to be miserable. I'm going to be frustrated. I'm not going to be able to do the things that I want to do, and I'm going to feel awful. It's that sort of worry or dread of the potential of going into negative emotion because of this. Show me the end result. How do these energies resolve for Sagittarius? Nine of Swords. I think the topic that we're talking about here is being newly recovering from an injury, waiting for the results, hoping it's short end, finding out that it's long end, and then being faced with, well, what does that mean for me? How am I going to deal with it? We don't get, I mean, this is a daily read, so we don't get long-term energy off of this resolution. But you're going to be worried. You're going to be worried about it. Do I have the emotional fortitude to make it through this? I'm connecting back on, because you're going to end up worried, I'm asking if this is results that are actually going to be negative regarding your healing, and they're saying no. It's not negative regarding your healing, it's just the time frame. Yeah, okay. It may impact your life in other ways, like that brings up other concerns, like I'm not going to be able to go back to work in time. What does that mean for my finances? I think it's going in that direction with the worry as well. Show me advice for Sagittarius. How can Sagittarius make use of these energies for their highest and best good? Justice in reverse. Try not to get hung up on the why me. This just wasn't fair. Yeah, these sorts of things, injuries and illnesses, finding fairness in the situation is a losing game. If you're able to not focus on that instinct, I'll get you another advice card. If you're able to avoid that instinct of, because it can lead to some dark places is what they're giving me. If you start feeling like it's not fair, and you can spiral downward with that energy. It's a current that you would get swept up in like a riptide. King of Cups in reverse. Focus on this energy. You've got a support system to help you get through this emotionally. You're not going through it alone. Remember, you've got someone waiting to carry you across the river, and at the moment, it looks like you're saying, oh, I want to shoulder this burden all on my own. This is mine to deal with. Look for the helpers. I think Spirit is sending you helpers. Sagittarius, I hope this helped. Good luck with everything. If you are going through healing, good luck for your speedy recovery, or in the time frame that it's meant to happen. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you back tomorrow. Bye.